Hello children. Today we will start with the topic of grammar modals. Now firstly, let us know what are modal verbs. Modals or modal auxiliaries are verbs which are used before ordinary verbs for expressing permission, possibility, ability, obligation, suggestion, request, and so on. They also indicate the it also indicates the attitude, intention, and mood of the speaker. The words used as modals are shall, should, will, would, can, could, be able to, may, might, ought to, and must. Features of modals. First, modals are types of verbs. They can be used only in the helping form. They cannot be used as the main verbs in sentences. They do not have ing or ed forms. Modals do not change forms according to the number and person of the subject. And lastly, they help to express ability, possibility, permission, and obligation. Now, the following table shows the modals that express ability. First, can. It indicates ability to do something. It means to be able to, be capable of, know how to. Examples: Ruchi can read this language. He can write with both hands. Could. It suggests ability in the past. It also suggests general ability. Example: She could sing well in youth. In my childhood, I could climb up trees. Next, be able to. It indicates ability to do something, which is more possible than can. Example: He was able to write with his both hands. Next, can is used for the present tense, could is used for the past tense, and be able to is used for all tense forms. Examples: He was able to cut the log of wood. Past tense. He is able to complete his homework by every evening. Present tense. She will be able to reach here by evening. Future tense. So this is how be able to can be used for all tense forms. Now the next table shows the modals that express obligations, advice, and suggestions. First one, should. It is used for making a suggestion or for giving a piece of advice. Example: We should follow the traffic rules. Next, it also suggests obligation or duty. Example: You should look after your parents. Now, must. It suggests strong obligation. Example: You must help the needy people. It suggests compulsion and the desire of the speaker. You must submit your medical report at the head office before joining the company. You must pay your bill on time. So these are the examples which shows the compulsion and the desire of the speaker. Next, ought to. It conveys a sense of moral duty. Example: You ought to plant trees to save the environment. It also suggests that it is the right thing to do. Example: You ought to avoid oily food as you have a heart problem. Now the next table shows the modals that ask for and express permission. First one, may. It suggests permission which is formal in nature and polite. Examples: May I come in? You may start counting now. Next, can. It suggests permission. Example: Can I say something? And it also makes a request. Example, can you lend me your pen? Next, could. It suggests permission in the past. Example, he told me I could leave. And it is more polite than the modal may. Example, Madam, could you grant me leave on Monday? Now here is a conversation. Two neighbors are involved in a conversation. Ria, can I borrow today's Hindustan Times from you? Actually, we don't take that newspaper. Pooja, sure, you can. Ria, can I keep it for a day? Pooja, yes, you can. Now here the two neighbors are friends and are not formal with each other. So the modal can is used. Now here is a conversation between two teachers who are colleagues. Miss Kanchan, may I use your school diary to check the date for the next unit test? Miss Garima, yes, you may. Miss Kanchan, could you please keep it back in the drawer later? I have to leave for the next class. Miss Garima, oh sure. Now here the two teachers are colleagues and have a cordial conversation, so the modals may and could are used. Now the following table shows the modals that express possibility. May indicates a possibility which is stronger than might. In other words, a good possibility. Example, my brother may be attending a meeting in his office today. Might, it indicates a weak possibility. Example, Rohit might be in the study room at this time. Past tense of may, might is the past tense of may. Example, I thought he might come, and it is conditional. If, for example, if you speak to him, he might come. Can, it indicates general and occasional possibility. Example, I can go with you for playing. Now could, it is used when there is a weak possibility. Example, the baby is crying. He could be hungry. It is a past tense of can. Example, he said he could join us in the evening. And it is conditional. If you come, we could go to the party. Now, use of will and shall. Will and shall are used for suggesting promise. Will is used with all persons, while shall is used only with first person subjects I, we. However, when promise is suggested, we use will with the first person subjects and shall with the other subjects. Examples, I will watch a movie in the evening. You shall get a gift tomorrow. Now, since will is used with all subjects, the force of promise in will is missing. So, we say, I will certainly attend your cousin's marriage ceremony. Now, will and shall in their normal usage suggest intention and willingness. Examples, I shall call you. This shows intention. I shall help you. It shows intention as well as willingness. He will call you. This shows intention. He will happily participate in the celebration. This shows willingness. Now the following table shows the modals that express prohibitions. Like must not. It indicates that something should not be done because it is a rule. Example, you must not run on the stairs. Ought not to. It indicates that something should not be done because it is a duty. You ought not to talk in the class. Now, request, would. It is used for making a polite request. It is more polite than the modal will. Like, for example, Would you open the window, please? Won't. It is used for making a request. For example, won't you have something to drink? Now, can. It is used for making informal request. Example, can I have some chocolates? Now, could. It is used for making a polite request, but it is uncertain whether it will be accepted. Now, for example, mother, could you buy a cycle for me, please? Now, use of may and dare. May is used for indicating a wish. Example, may God bless you. Now, dare. Dare is used as a modal for indicating not to be afraid to do something. It is mostly used in negative sentences and in questions. Example, I dare not speak to him now since he is angry. Dare can also be used as a normal verb with do, does, or did. Example, I don't dare to speak to him now since he is angry. Do you dare to go close to the lion's cage? So children, this was all about modals. Hope this video of mine will be helpful for you to clear a concept on modals. Thank you and have a great day ahead.